Hi again, I'm Leslie Robinson, creator of the Tourism Career Samplers. So how do the books work? Well, for every sampler, there is a facilitator guide and there is one participant workbook for each participant. The layouts of the pages are the same basically for each. However, there are more pages, of course, in the facilitator guide. So an example of what it looks like is when we get to the scenario. So I'm in the facilitator guide right now, and here is the scenario. Okay, so that's what that page looks like. And you'll notice that up in the top, then it just says this is the page number for the students to turn to. You'll notice that there is some sort of an icon down here, and that will be the same page that the students will have. But then you will also notice that in this scenario, some of the writing is in bold. And wherever it's written in bold, that's for the facilitator to either read or elicit that information from the students. Now, that same page in the participants workbook looks like this. There is no page number up there referring it back, of course, to the facilitator book. It does have the same icon down here on this particular page, and then there are blanks that they can fill in. Another way that the pages would look would be this. In the facilitator or in the participant book, there's an activity that's called Before the Tour. And it just looks like that. It's just got some blanks and then it's got this clipboard on it. Okay. In the corresponding page for the facilitator's guide, it would look like this. So up here we've got the page number, so you can always tell your students what page to turn to. And then here, then we've got in bold, this is what you would do before, and then of course there's the same icon. So in this case, before the tour refers to the time in advance of the arrival, and it's a planning and provisioning time. So a way that you could approach that as the teacher is you could just say, so if you, now that you are the tour director in this scenario, what do you think needs to be done before? And do it as a brainstorm activity. I'm always encouraging that you ask a question rather than tell a student. They will remember so much more if they've had to actually think about it. Or you could get them into teams and get them to work it out together. What do you think there would be? And you get several teams in the class, you can get them to come up to the board and write it down. If you're doing it on computers or on tablets, you can get them to text it, however you want to do that. Okay. Now, another way that it looks in the book is there are frequently different kinds of activities that will have forms to fill out, or in this case, it's a game that you would play on the bus. So in the facilitator book, there you can see there's the page reference again. And then you've got this whole outline of a game, but you can see some of it is written in bold and some is not. And so the answers are all written in bold. That same page in the participant workbook just looks like that. No page number up at the top and nothing is written in bold. So it's very simple for you. You just simply follow along with the book and your prep is done. So I'm Leslie Robinson. These are the Tourism Career Samplers, and you can find them at teachingtourism.com. Thanks.